Good morning. Good morning. It's 2:42, 2:48 a.m. I'm on my way to the gym right now. I'm gonna tell you about something, and I think it's important because it's helped me tremendously lately. And and since I've never had a typical job, I guess I'll give you this example when it comes to kids. And we'll say specifically in my house. Let's say I tell one of them to go to the car, and I say, I got some stuff from the store. I need you to go to the car, and I need you to get the stuff out of there, right? And they say, okay. But let's say they see their sibling sitting on the couch playing a video game. And what's the first thing they do? Never fails. Hey, put that video game down and come and help. Dad said, we need to go get stuff out the car. Now, in that situation, ideally, to have them help one another is important. But I didn't say we. I said you. Get the stuff out the car. How you delegate that responsibility, I don't care. And what I mean by I don't care, meaning I gave it to you, so I feel like you're capable of handling it, even if you don't have help. But what does the one do that was told to do it? What do they do when they see that the other person isn't helping out? They get mad. They get frustrated. They start thinking that they're being picked on. They start feeling like that it's injustice. That why should they be asked to perform a task that their counterpart is not asked to do. And a lot of these situations come up in the workplace. Maybe you have to pull more weight than the person next to you. And you're saying, hold on, we're getting paid the same thing. Why am I doing more work? I'm not getting paid to do your job. I remember I got fired from a client. A client fired me. An investor. One day after, it had to have been after the holidays. I'm going to say right first week of January. But it was during the holidays. He says, hey, I'm going to reach out to you during January. I like what you're doing. I think I got some stuff for you. He shows me about 15 properties. He says, I need you to sell them all. Well, long story short, I didn't sell them all. I sold a couple of them. But he fired me. And I took it personally. And I took it personally for a long time. I said, hold on. I said, I've put in so much time, effort, and energy, and you just gonna fire me? How dare you? He didn't give me a reason. He didn't give me an explanation. Did not need to. And I felt how I felt about it. I felt it was unfair. I felt it was injustice. I was not happy with the situation. I was not happy at all. What I realized since then is that there's been work that I've given other people to do and they failed. They failed. I don't have to tell them they failed. I'm taking mental note that you have failed at what it is that I've asked you to do. And it got me to thinking, did I fail him? When I asked my son to do something, did he fail me? Did we fail to live up to what it is that we were supposed to do? And why did we fail? I come up with these slogans every day, something I can post on Facebook, Instagram, something that I am feeling that I can release out to let people know something about me. And the slogan kind of went like this: eating good every day is for a reason. Waking up at 1:45 a.m. is for a reason. Going to the gym every day is for a reason. Hiking this mountain every Saturday is for a reason. Running these miles is for a reason. Working and building my relationships is for a reason. The reason why I do all these things is to build capacity. See, I didn't get fired because he didn't like me. I got fired because I lacked the capacity to handle the volume that was given to me. See, he thought I could handle something that I very well was not prepared to do. I wanted to do it. I had every intentions on doing it, but I was not physically up to the challenge. So keep something in mind. Next time you're at work and your coworker is doing less work than you and you're having to pull their weight, don't complain about it. See, next time your parents ask you to do something and you see your sibling just sitting there, not bothering to lift a finger to help or to assist you, don't complain about it. See, the reason why I say don't complain about it is because every time you have to expand your abilities to take on more than you were asked to do, what you're doing is you're expanding your ability, your capacity to handle more. See, I live by this now. See, I'm not going to complain at the people who I've hired to do things and I see that they're probably not equipped to do it. Because if I could just step up, I build my capacity. What happens when I build my capacity? I am able to do more. See, people make a lot of money because they can do more. Their abilities, their capacity to handle what's coming at them is strong. So before you fix your mouth next time to complain about I have to do more, think about this. While the other person is slacking up and you're pulling up their weight, yeah, you might be keeping them on the job longer because it looks like they're doing their job. But at the end of the day, who's building capacity? And I'll have you consider this. And this has taken me a long way. At any point that I want to quit, this has taken me a long way. The people that you want to be around who can make a real difference in your life, who can take your goals and take your visions to reality, those people are watching you. And they're saying, you have the capacity to handle this job. I'm going to give it to you. See, a lot of my business has come as of lately as a result of people seeing that I have the capacity, meaning I have the discipline to handle the workload. They're not going to give it to Jermaine, and Jermaine might drop it. Everything about my daily routine has been an example of my ability to handle capacity. Now I tell my son to go get something out the car. He go round up the whole house. Hey, I got to do something. Everybody else do something. And I'm sitting there thinking, no. Don't worry about building everybody else's capacity. Build a team. Build an environment of, hey, we should help. But you don't build that environment by telling people what they need to do. You build that environment by showing people what you're willing to do. You ain't got to gather everybody up to do it. Just go do it. Because if you learn how to do something all on your own, then you build a capacity inside yourself to handle something where you say, dude, this was easy by myself. Now I have the capacity and I have the ability to bring other people in. And since I can do it all by myself, then I can very well show you how to do it because I have capacity. I didn't sit back and complain and say, why do I got to do this? The same thing when trials and tribulations come in your life, you got an option. You could sit there and complain about it, or you could say, this is building my capacity. This is building my faith. I will not want for nothing. I will not complain. I will stand still. I will be patient. Because the one that can help you is looking for the person who can handle the capacity, who can handle the job. You can look at my Facebook profile and see I can handle the job. You can look at my Instagram handle for the last year and you can tell I can handle the job. Check my resume. I'm well equipped. I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to say such and such dropped the ball. I hired such and such. So if they dropped the ball, maybe it was a result of me not letting them know what they should have been doing. But at the end of the day, why would you complain? I once heard somebody say that if you're complaining that you can't handle it anymore, what you're telling God is you can't handle promotion. You ain't ready for promotion. This is too much. I can't handle this. I'm ready to quit. What you saying is you can't handle what's coming at the next level, which is probably a good indicator on why you haven't got there yet. You ain't ready for it. If you still waiting for everybody else to do their job instead of just saying, you know what, fuck it, I got this. I ain't got no choice. I ain't got no choice because ain't nobody gonna support my vision the way I support my vision. Ain't nobody gonna support the way I want my body to look like I'm gonna support the way I want my body to look. Ain't nobody gonna support the way I want my account to look, the way I want my bank account to look like I am. So I can sit there and I can complain about why this isn't working and that ain't working. But ultimately, at the end of the day, if I'm complaining, it's probably because I put those people in position and now I'm regretting that decision. Instead of saying, okay, capacity. Because see, the first time when something's not going right and I know it's as a result of somebody within my realm not pulling their weight, I simply say, I'll do it. Capacity. Now, at the end of the day, when it comes time to renew our contract, I'm going to reconsider whether or not I want to keep building my capacity while paying you. See, because that's what the person's going to say when it comes time to dealing with you or you getting chosen. Do I want to bring this person in, or are they going to enrich my life? Are they going to bring an effort to the table that makes me say this person is worth it? Right? See, I don't mind building my capacity, but I'm not going to keep paying you. I'm not going to keep paying you. And I'm not going to